Jay needs to be challenged to do music, and not, I feel like, not saying that like somebody need to diss him or competition. He just feels like there's no one on his level. Like, until someone like when Eminem was making music, Pun was making music, Biggie, Tupac, those guys, he had competition to be like, oh, I gotta be number one. It's no competition for Jay now.
Wow. Listen, I am a huge JayZ fan. I'd argue that he is still one of the best to ever do it. But the question I'm asking is, do we really need a JayZ album right now, or do we want the comfort of one? Because the rumor mill said it was coming, then Cash Cobain gets a phone call and it's like, nah, Jay's absolutely not dropping an album. That came straight from Cash's mouth, but we'll get into that.
I am Broadway the Lyricist, homie, just let me do my thing. I'm on top, on my grind, I'ma always get it.
I want to preface this video by saying that this is not a JayZ hit piece. I am a lifelong JayZ fan. But the fact is, earlier this month during an interview with Billboard Unfiltered Live, Cash Cobain suggested that JayZ might be releasing new music.
I heard JayZ about to drop some, yeah,
we hearing that
that's gonna shake the world.
What you heard, Cash?
That's what I heard.
He knows something.
That's what I heard.
He knows something.
That's gonna shake the world.
We gonna hear Jay on the Suzy beat soon?
I don't think so.
Then he said he got that call, and then he told the world that JayZ personally said that he's not dropping. And that's not hearsay, that is the quote. But I'm not here to debate an announcement. I am here to debate a need. And folks, I'm pro great music. So if he's dropping an album, absolutely amazing. If he's not, that's cool too. Because I would rather get a fire JayZ album than a mid one just because the fans are asking for it. So Memphis Bleek was recently on Club Shay Shay, and he told Shannon Sharpe that Jay needs to be challenged to do music. Not dissed, challenged. He even framed it like that era that pushed Jay, that M, Pun, Big, Pac era, is not exactly present in the same way anymore. And I can respect that perspective. But here's where I'm gonna push back a little bit, respectfully, of course. That bar is still very much alive. Nas just ran a 2-trilogy marathon with Hit Boy, with King's Disease 1 through 3, Magic 1 through 3, between 2020 and 2023. And that shit is sustained greatness. That wasn't some nostalgia bait type shit. So if that's not challenge energy, I don't know what is. The Clips just came back swinging with Let God Sort 'Em Out, their first collective album since 2009. They even got Pharrell back in the lab. So not only did they recapture some of their best earlier work, they've reinvented themselves and sound even greater now than they did before. Raekwon just dropped The Emperor's New Clothes this summer. He's still cooking with grease, no pun intended. Ghostface finally dropped his legacy sequel, Supreme Clientele 2, and Mobb Deep is getting ready to roll out Infinite in October with Hav still holding the torch. Matter of fact, go watch that clip of the Jada and Joe podcast where Hav actually plays a clip of one of their new tracks called Mobb Deep Against the World. If that shit don't tug at JayZ's competitive heartstrings, I have no idea what'll do it. So no, I don't buy that there's no one out there type shit as a blank statement. Maybe Jay's not personally moved by those projects, and that's his right. But you gotta acknowledge that the field is real. Iron sharpens iron, and there's iron all over the damn place. But he also emphasized that Jay never really wanted long-term rap stardom as much as he wanted to be a businessman. And if that's the case, then that makes sense. But I wanna add this. Bleek is JayZ's day one guy. Loyalty like that is beautiful. But it also gives a little bit of perspective, because it could tilt you either way. Defend JayZ from pressure and argue that he only moves when the challenge is tall enough. And both of those things could be true. But what I am saying is acknowledge the greatness that's out there right now. Do I want a new JayZ album? Hell yeah, I want a new JayZ album. But I don't want no because y'all beg type shit. Give me inspiration, not obligation. I love JayZ too much to get a mid project. Do we need it? We need a JayZ album if JayZ needs to make it. If he's inspired, drop it. If not, then sit tight. But let's stop pretending that there's no spark out here. Nas, The Clips, Ray, Ghost, Mob, that bar did not die. It has matured and it's daring anyone, even JayZ, to answer the call. But ladies and gentlemen, it is your turn. What project, topic, or collab do you think will actually challenge JayZ? Be sure to drop it in the comments. As always, keep it respectful, keep it real. If you guys rock with this honest type of hip hop talk, then hit that like button. Consider hitting that subscribe button and click that bell icon so that you guys get notified whenever I post new content. And make sure you send this video to your people who still argue about hip hop at the barbershop. But ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for watching. I truly appreciate you guys. And if you guys want more videos just like this, be sure to click on this video right here. Thank you guys so much for watching. Peace.